reading the chapter of self-knowledge. The previous chapter we said about the unreal nature of this universe. So first of all, we have to recognize that what we see this universe so real, if I am stuck there, this is real, then there is no question to go beyond it. Why shall I go if I am happy with it? So first of all, we have to understand the universe as we look, see, and experience. It is though visible to our senses, it is though perceivable by our mind and our understanding, but it is true that it is not the universe which is unchanging. I am in illusion. I am seeing this world. I love something, but by the time one split second passes, it is not the same thing anymore. Its name remaining the same, the form changes, its quality changes, and it's every bit of the thing in the universe that we see. And me change. This me means if I am connected with this body, that changes. Me means I am mind, that changes. Me, my understanding, that changes. I see you. You, not the same person I saw yesterday. It's a different person altogether. Well, no, I'm the same. No, you are not the same. You have changed so much. You do not know, you under not even your knowledge, but you have changed. And I see the pews. It is not the same pews I am seeing yesterday. I see the today. No, it has changed. But why? No, it is same. Length, breadth. No, it has something is gone. The same sun I saw yesterday. No, you didn't see the same sun. How much energy has been dissipated from it? You said that much less sun. So in this way, if we analyze, first of all, and then understand that what I am seeing is not that unchanging. So therefore, this experience should have to come first. That what I see is an apparent, objective universe, which is every moment changing and transforming into different dimension. And our perception is guided by my mind, which is changing. That's why one moment I say you are good, because my mind says it is good. Another moment I say, no, you are so bad. Yesterday you said good, and today I'm bad. Look at our everyday relationship, how it happens. Why we fight? You are so good yesterday, and you are so rude today. Good and rude, this is the same one, little close words. But what makes this change? Because it is not. Because it's in you is some change, in me is some change. And where is that change? That change is in the body, in the mind, in the intellect, and in the ego. So, and the objective universe, what we see, it is in the gross material 24 principle, they call 24 principle. Everywhere the change. But what illusion that we think it is unchanging, and we love it, and we want to grab it, and we hold it. I have to keep it. No, I want to attach. It's me, it's mine. I cannot allow that. That is our everyday activity. This is the transactional world we live in. And that transactional world is so true, so pure, and so deep in our consciousness, I cannot get out of it. That's not wrong, but I suffer. My problem is I suffer because of that. Then what is the rescue? First, you know that it is not the unchanging reality, absolute love, absolute awareness of the divine, what you are seeking for. But you are seeking for that truth, but you are catching on to something which is changing. So the next chapter says, hey, this is unreal nature of the universe. Now you think, what is the real? The self. You, who is observing this, that is the unchanging consciousness. Day and night, days pass, night pass, month pass, year comes, year goes, our life goes, centuries go, thousands of years go. Right? I will read the anthropomorphic all excavation and things. They deal with 10,000 years. What does it mean to me? 50,000 years. It is a 1 million year, a billion year. What do you talk about this thing? So these are all happening in the change of time. So now, so there is the Upanishad says, Nalpe Sukham Asti, Bhumaeva Sukham. You cannot have happiness. You are fool. You are searching for happiness in this changing universe that never will come to you. False is your hope. False your expectation. Many people have tried that way, but failed. So don't try that way. Try the way you want to see and you want to feel that there is something unchanging. Hold on to that and be infinite in your divine self. The whole scheme of Vedanta, whole scheme of spiritual life is this much. Don't hold on now, alpe sukhamasti. Don't be happy with little thing. Expect the infinite, unchanging, timeless, spaceless reality. What is that? And Yoga Vasishtha says, it's you. I, this man? How come? I'm a slave of Mano. We are reading this afternoon. We are subject to the slaves. We are all slaves. Slaves of what? Of my impulses. What is that impulse? Impulse of my eating tongue. Impulse of my talking. Impulses of hearing, listening, all the garbage of the world. Impulses of my feeling of my belly. Feeling insatiated, what is called passion or movement towards enjoyment of the senses. This is I'm slave. No, I'm not the slave. I'm the master. How come? That's why this chapter we are reading is called the chapter of self-knowledge. And we have finished the verse number 1. And that verse only taught that realization of the oneness. You only want to be free. Tattatma Bodha on page 109. 109. Tattvatma Bodha eva eka sarvasha trinapavaka prakta samadhi shabdena natu tusnim abastiti. You be silent. Why are you chattering? Why are you allowing your mind to chatter? Why are you allowing all the senses are running here and there? Why? Tusnim bhavo. Be settled. Be peaceful. How? Not by false expectation and things. Tattva atma buddha eva. Only by knowing you, real you. And what is the tattva? That reality which pervades everywhere. Eka, one. That is the same. I am that. I am not the body. I am the consciousness. And what I see, it is all pervaded cosmic consciousness. And I am that, the infinite ocean of consciousness. And the consciousness, I am the same. A drop, when it is merged with the ocean, it is called ocean. You don't say drop. Drop is drop when it is separated from the ocean and stands there. Oh, it is a drop. You are a drop, I am a drop. Because I am away from that consciousness. If that consciousness merges there, a raindrop falls into the ocean. As soon as it touches the ocean, what do you say? You say drop anymore? You say it's ocean. Similarly, give up your little identity. You see that you are that consciousness, you are that bliss absolute, which is the bliss of whole universe. But that Brahman is thou, the Atman, the Jiva, you are here. You are mistaking yourself that you are this limited. You are not that limited. Yes, you are limited as a drop. Drop is the body mind. See, it has a shape, size. Drop has a wave in the ocean. Think of the ocean. How many waves and ripples are there? We are all waves and ripples. Yes, we are separate. We are minor. Any big blow can destroy me at any point of time. But when you merge into the ocean, you are called ocean. Your small identity has disappeared. So this is the only way that knowledge of Sarva Atma Bodha Eva Eka. Only by that knowledge that you are that tattva, you are that. And you, understanding that unity, and when you can give up sarvashat pavaka, not craving for anything in this mundane world of limited objects, and hoping to crave this, have this, when you can give up. Sarvo asa means every type of expectation from mundane, petty things. If you are courageous enough to do that, then only tusnim, you will be samadhi shabdena, you will be in samadhi. And that is the fulfillment of your life. Very simple, straightforward statement, no? But we don't understand this. We understand the world more rather than simple truth. But these great sages are so kind, like mother. They again and again say, "Hey, Baba, this is the truth. Ah, come, my child, this is the truth. Hold on to this truth." And we were, okay, I know, and then forget. And again he said, "No, no, no. Think that you are the whole book is nothing but only these few words." That's why Vedanta says, Sravana, Manana, and Nididhasana. That is to be repeatedly. You have to hear again and again and again. Huh? That is called Sravana. And then as we hear, then sit quietly. Did I hear the right thing? Has it any solid ground? Is it true? Or is it some logical? Or it is illogical? Or it is hallucinating? What is this? Analyze, 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 analyze. Put questions and questions and questions till you get satisfied. And then your consciousness will hit that direct thing in Nididhyasana. Even Bhakti Shastra we are reading today, in the Bhakti school, they say the same principle. It says that Nitya Siddha Krishna Prem, Sadhu Kahu Noy, Nitya Siddha, eternally attained or eternally existing. That Krishna Prem, the intense love for Krishna, the Lord, that means personified love, individual person loving that personified love. This nit, it is already there. It is already attained, it is in your heart. See Vedanta. There is the statement of the Bhakti Shastra. But what do you do? But you have to practice. Listen Harikatha. Listen the message of the Lord. Divine play. Meditate on Sravonadi Shuddha Chitta. And by that process, doing japa and other things, your mind will be Shuddha, pure. And when your mind will be pure, it will spontaneously come up. So it is Vedanta, nothing, no difference. Only people make difference because they want to make it. That's why after coming in the fold of Ramakrishna, sometimes I become monotonous because I don't find whether I'm doing Jnana Yoga, Raja Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, or any yoga. It comes to the same conclusion. That's the problem. People don't understand. But why are you talking the same thing? Ramakrishna was saying such things. And what? Hriday, he said, Mama, uncle, why do you say the same thing every day? You should say something new so that more people will come and give you money and things. But you rascal, whatever I like, I will do that. What is your business? So question is that there is not many. It is the same truth if we understand the point. And that Krishna Prem can lead you there. Ramakrishna Prem, love for Krishna, he can take you there. Or all this, only this is a process through which you're cleaning your mind. Sravana, Manana, Nididhasana is needed in the path of devotional practice. Sravana, Manana, Nididhasana is needed in the Vedanta practice. Practice, practice, practice. So think that you are that. If you know this knowledge, all the troubles of life will be disappear. Life, it will disappear? No. We see Ramakrishna suffered from cancer. And you see, but he didn't suffer. That is the problem. We are seeing that a man of wisdom is suffering. But they are not suffering because they have identified with infinite reality. The drop identity is gone from them. They think ocean identity has come for them. So nothing happens to the ocean. The normal story is that Swami Shivananda, Ramakrishna's disciple, Tarak, at the later part he became the president of our order after Swami Brahmananda, second president of our order. And he has this asthmatic problem whole night, such breathing trouble, and in those days there was no remedy, just to endure, sitting all the night with the pillow in the front, pillow in the back, perspiring for oxygen and this and that. It's terrible night. Morning, someone came and prostrated before him. Swami, how are you? He said, I'm fine. His attendant says, no, Swami, do you forget what was your last night? Oh, last night you were talking about the body? Yes, the body was suffering. See, they have separated it totally. They forgot that the body suffered. But in the point of suffering, we see that he is suffering. He is not suffering because he has separated this. Yeah. Therefore, this is the way of meditation. What to meditate in Vedantic way? This you can meditate this way. You be happy, my child. Huh? That is the message of who called Vasishtha. The sage Vasishtha says, Chidakaram idam sarvam Chidakaram idam sarvam. You want a book? Why not? You should have a book. He will come so regularly. So, see, Chidakaram idam sarvam Chida idam sarvam jagat itteva bhavayet jagat itteva bhavayet jagat itteva bhavayet jagat itteva bhavayet sthita iti upashantastha sthita iti upashantastha sabrambha kavacha sukhi sabrambha kavacha sukhi. You use this amulet. Amulet means faith is there. If you wear the amulet, it protects you from all evils. So what amulet you will use? You use some golden amulet or some metallic amulet for your protection. Hindus know that. Not you are not familiar with that. This is called Kali amulet. This is called different mothers amulet. So the mother worshippers think if they used it, mother will protect them. But here you put an amulet of Brahma amulet. That means you cover yourself with Brahman idea. So it says, Chidakaramidam sarvam. Wow, what a meditation. Just sit down and just hammer this Sanskrit word. Chidakaram idam sarvam. Idam sarvam. All this visible universe. Whatever I see, the wall, the trees, the plants, the ocean, the mountain, the rocks, the human being, the house, space, whatever, air, water, fire, whatever you see, it is not this name. It is Chit Akara. Chit means, now you know what is Chit. Eh? No? Chit. Knowledge, consciousness. It is Chit Akara. You are seeing only the Chit. And where is there is Chit? That is called Ananda. That is called bliss. Idam sarvam. Whatever you are seeing, this. Idam, dwell on this in your meditation. Whatever thought comes, whatever object comes, whatever person comes, just deluge with this light, with this knowledge that is all consciousness. It is the ocean of consciousness, nothing but ocean of idam sarvam. Whatever objective universe comes in your imagination, before your eyes open or eyes closed, just feel that it is all only ocean of love and consciousness. Ananda is samudra, ocean of love, ocean of consciousness. Just spend some time in that. This is your meditation. What meditation you have to do? God, kind. This is yours. You hammer on this point. If you say every day, I am that ocean of consciousness, you ocean of consciousness, and I am nothing, I am not, and you become like that, nothing. You say, I am everything, you become everything. You say, I am nothing, nothing, you become. So, this is the advice of Yoga Vasishtha, that idam, everything you see, sarvam, all these things matter. What you are calling as matter, it is not matter, it is all consciousness. It is all joy, it is all bliss. So you are misinterpreting it. Your mind is the rogue who is giving you wrong interpretation. So don't listen to that. Rather teach the mind. I am seeing God in this form or that form. Even the empty space, that's also God, divine. So hammer on this point. Chidakaramidam sarvam. What sarvam means? Jagat iti eva bhava. This jagat. What is the jagat means? Gam dhatu gham pratyay. Gam means which goes, moves on and on and on. Constant on the movement. That means it is not permanent. That's called jagat. Whatever you see in this world of movement, change and transformation, that is Chidakaramiti. It is only the ocean in the form of wave moving, rolling, or not moving anything, as Ramakrishna said. The snake, while not doing anything, coiled up, that is also snake. That is the Brahman. It does not do anything. And now snake wakes up and moves a wriggling way. That's also the same snake. So think, whatever is moving in this universe of changes, you are seeing the same snake, or you are seeing the same ocean. Meditate on this. If you can stay in this thought, then what will happen? Sthita iti. If you can stay in this thought, that whatever I am seeing, whatever I am feeling, sensing, my five senses are giving me the experience of this changing universe, everything is permeated by that consciousness, by that blissfulness. It is nothing but that bliss, ocean of bliss. And sthita, stay there. Think and stay there. Say, it is the same question. Savana, manana, nididhasana. And yoga practice, withdraw the mind and make the mind stay there for some time. It's called holding, called the dharana. Sixth stage in the yoga practice, pratyahara, withdrawing the mind, and then dharana, hold the mind. So withdraw the mind from the name and form, break all the name and form, and think it is constituted by the same element of consciousness and bliss. And try to stay there. And if you can stay longer, that is called upashanta. Be shanta, be peaceful there. Upa means you can be taken that you feel that you are everywhere, that peace around, everywhere that stability. And that is your amulet. That means you cover yourself with Brahman. And Sukhi Baba, be happy. Where else is happiness? So does not mean that we'll not live the life. We'll live the life, but we live a new life. That petty life of crying and weeping and going to frustration and thinking I am a failure, I am this, I am that. What people talk about me, how I look at, and how people describe, I didn't do it, I do it. And go on these mundane things day and night. Keep them aside and think this way. Then you will be Sukhi Bhava. Be happy, my child. That is the advice of Vasishtha. So one should think thus. This entire visible universe. You read the 112, the bold letters. One should think thus. What thus? What to think? This entire visible universe is consciousness itself. Don't find consciousness somewhere else. It is the consciousness. And then one who being calm being established in Brahman alone with this type of thought is indeed the happy person. Or you be happy by thinking like this. And then truly he is wearing the amulet in the form of Brahman. Then he is supporting this idea that what is that consciousness? He's quoting from Viveka Chudamani. Those who have read, you know. I am not going to the Sanskrit word, but they read the translation. This world cognized through our mind and speech is in reality, Brahman, beyond the utmost range of Prakriti. Prakriti means 24 principles. Earth, water, fire, air, etc., etc. Five object of perception, object of senses. 3 into 5, 15. And what are the four? Panchaganendriya, Panchakarmendriya, Panchasthula Panchasukshma. Subtle elements as you enjoy in your dream, that is also Brahman. In your dream, you see a world created by your mind. So that water, that fire there in your dream, that's also Brahman. Visible universe, what you see, these two are fall in this is within the range of 24 principles. These are all is Brahman, all is the divine self. And in the form of existence, it is there. What is there? That is the reality. The substratum of Maya is nothing else but Brahman. Even the Maya makes us see things in a distorted fashion. It's not Maya, you go to the 3D movie and they give you one glass and don't you put it on your eyes and don't you see the things different? We call virtual reality. And now it is 4D or I do not know. Is it come 4D? I do not know. It's come. So then you say, but your eyes are the same eyes. And you're seeing the same object. But this is the Maya's play. Maya within Maya. This is already Maya. We are making more Maya. Stronger Maya. Stronger Maya. Here we are afraid where we cry and weep. And we pay money and go into the movie house. And there also we cry and weep. So what can we do? This is Maya's Maya. Double Maya to the power 2. So Maya is, but it is, you're seeing nothing, but you're seeing the same screen. Suppose you take out, there are few people, either you get frightened, you take out your eyeglass, or you for Gyani, am I seeing the right thing? Let me take out. So there was, I went one time to see this 3D, and there is a snake. I was rushing like that, and it's hissing and just starting. And we thought that it's on our head. And all the people sitting around, they jump out of their bed. See how realistic. Can you deny that? You have that experience. But does it mean the really snake came and hit your head? Or it is Maya, created by Maya? You understand Maya now? How it can create the reality of the object, though it is not there. But it is all happening in a white screen and projection is going on. That is the only thing going on. There is a projector lamp that is illumining that, and there is a projector machine, and the film is rolling, and it is reflected on the white screen. White screen is all the time there. It is white. It has not changed. Fire, killing, butchering, loving, dancing. Nothing is there. It is only white screen. Brahman is all the time like that. Our Maya has created an illusion and giving us the appearance of something which is not real. So that is the point here, that Maya is nothing. But what is that then? What I saw? You are seeing all that. Your eyes are always fixed on the screen. You saw nothing but the screen 1.5 hours or 1 hour. All the time of you going to watch the movie, you see what you see? We are all watching only the screen. But something happening in the screen, you forget the screen. And you are focused, transfixed with the dancing of the Maya. Is it not fact? Did you get it? When you go to movie, since the time you enter there, your eyes are on the fixed on the white screen upon which the projection is going on. No? 1 hour you only staring at the white screen and you went to enjoy this movie. But in reality, what you did, you fixed your eyes on the white screen all the time. But there is some Maya is going on, and that happening created an emotion in your mind. Oh, it is good, it is bad, oh, someone is killed, and you are crying, you are weeping, you are identifying with those things, and you are getting involved into it. That the screen never got involved. Brahman never got involved. Upon Brahman, all this projection is going on. Due to Maya. That's why it's called Avarana and Vikshepa. No? Avarana is covering, and Vikshepa is projection. You go to movie. How our ancient sages knew these are movies in present day situation, but they knew all these things. You go to the movie hall, what they do? I mean, music is going on, you generally go with popcorn and then start talking to your friend. And gradually, they put the light little off. That's the ignorance, total darkness.
In those days, there was no movie.
But they have understood all these things. But they say the first is avaran. Avaran means, covered. You don't know what is there. It was, you saw something, but that knowledge of the self. That is, no tiger is coming here, no one to gun is coming to kill anyone, nothing happening. I mean, in an air-conditioned room, and I enter to enjoy the popcorn and chit chat and that. And now suddenly, big shepo dancing started in that. And music came and boom, 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 something started there, and your attention. Oh. And you sitting over here, if someone takes a picture of you, then and show you, you will think what you are doing all the time. Sometimes your eyes are becoming like that, sometimes like that. Oh my God. So all the expressions, it's all Maya. Is it anything happening there? So this is the world Maya. So it is saying that it is the Maya. There's nothing but Brahman. It is there's no change. The snake was snake all the time. No, sorry, rope was rope all the time. You saw the snake. When you saw the snake and cried out, that time it was rope. When you brought a light and put upon that, you saw the same snake. But the snake is gone. The rope was before, rope is now, rope will be there. Snake comes in Maya, snake comes away, goes away. Snake is a temporary. So this universe changes with our awareness.
It's the illusion.
Illusion, that we call illusion. That means illusion means it is something, looks something else, but though without changing the object. You don't change the object. Rope remains rope. Rope is not changing. But
When do you get bit by the snake?
that you thought that rope has strangled around your leg in darkness. You touch that and the rope has hit your feet, barefoot, not boots. Think that you are going barefoot. And you touch some, you have this concept of snake. So you have stumbled over it and it just hit it. And you say, oh, it is a snake. And you cry out and go to doctor and get injection and everything. But somebody says, hey, why did it happen? How the snake will come there? No, I bite my snake. I was bitten by snake. Okay, come. And the knowledge, put the flash light of knowledge. And when you put the light on, it is the rope. Now, where did the snake go? Snake was never there. Rope was all the time. It is your mind interpreted the touch of the rope as snake. So see, without changing the substratum, without changing the foundation of our reality as Atman or Brahman, we see this changing universe. That is called Maya. Nothing has changed, but it appears to change. So, is there anything other than clay in the various objects like a pot, pitcher, jar, and like? Page 113. It is not really so. Yet a deluded person intoxicated by drinking the wine of Maya creates many types of distinctive imagination. You, me, this, that, and so forth. So this is the mistake we did, and as a result, we are here now. But there is a way out. Don't get deluded anymore. That is the instruction. Think that you are that pure self. What you are seeing, that is also the same self, full of bliss and peace. No? Now go to the verse number 3. Now, suppose you attain to this knowledge, then what will be your behavior pattern? I say that this will happen. State of the Jivan Mukta. Jivan Mukta means what? Jivan Mukta. What does it mean?
Free for what they want.
Ah, you live like us, free, but free. You live in freedom. We all live in bondage. That man or woman who attains this knowledge, he lives like us, eats like us, sleeps like us. But nothing binds them. They're ever free in their joy. No one can take away. Anything material, mundane world, you can acquire, it will go away. You may have $1,000,000 today, under circumstances, it may go away. Or it may be added to it. But this treasure, if once got, no one can take. There is no one else. But it is that which I am really. So that is Jivan Mukta state. And it says on page 113, verse number 3, Sarvatita Padalambi, Sarvatito Padalambi, Purnendu Shishira Shaya, Purnendu Shishira Shaya, Justishtati Shada Yogi, Justishtati Shada Yogi, Saeva Parameshwaraha, Saeva Parameshwaraha. So what does it say? It says that the cool-hearted yogi, that is whose mind has become calm and serene, whose mind has become pure, not ruffled, not being disturbed. That yogi, he's like a full moon, always takes refuge and remains in the state of Brahman. That person remains all the time, though his physical body functions. He moves, eats like us, but he remains in his eternal glory and peace all the time. Because there is nobody to take away. He reaches his eternal home. We are all that, but we are too far away from the home. By our mind, nothing has happened there. No one has taken away from that. But mentally, I think I'm not that. Mentally, I think I'm this body, or this my mind. And we cry like a child. And we will lose our all sense of freedom by thinking, he said that, she said that, yeah, how can you treat me like that? How can you talk like that? And that, and go into the turmoil of crying and weeping and sobbing and crying. No? So this is wrong. But the school-hearted, whose mind is have been calm in the thought of the consciousness alone, what has been said in the other verse, he is like a full moon. He always takes refuge and remains in the state of Brahman. Bhuma, they live in the state of Bhuma. Bhuma means infinite, which is beyond all states. What are the states? 3 states. This waking state, then dreaming, and sleep. These are the 3 states. Our whole life is nothing. It is called the repetition of the same old thing. We think something new happening. Nothing happening. It's the same story repeated every day. We wake up. This is the world we live in. We go to sleep and dream sometime and do not know anything. This repeats tomorrow, that repeated day before, and all our lives till we born until today, we are only rotating in this three cycle: waking, dreaming, sleeping, or waking, sleeping, dreaming, again waking, again sleeping, again dreaming. The whole life. See, analyze your life, analyze our life, what we are doing every day. Either sleeping, or dreaming, or waking. And we are thinking in whatever state we are there, we think it is true. What a miserable condition, no? Such a fool I am. I am thinking this is all. And I never think when I go to sleep and I create another world of dream, I think this is true. And there I cry, there I rejoice, everything. So strong experience. And now, again, go to sleep. This is gone. Dream also gone. And again, the repetition of the same thing happening. Again, I am a fool. I come to this reality and cry and weep, sometimes here. And in the dream, I cry and weep sometimes. And sometimes I get tired, let me sleep. See what thing is going on. Did you think of our life? We think too much superficial thought. But just think this way, what we are doing every day. Is it a pathetic situation? Is it not? We are in now. But who has put into it? Our own choice. We love this crying and weeping. Who likes freedom? People say we like joy. No, no one likes joy. Probably you think that number of people were watching different things, and his horror is horror. It's frightening. But you like the frightening thing or you like peaceful thing? Suppose there is a picture of Ramakrishna. How many people in the world will see Jesus Christ movie? Get the grade. What is the popular movie? Go on. You don't get any chance because it's all holiness, pure love, this, that. Who cares for that? Something happening, tension, fight, and killing, and booming, rolling down, and fighting, and getting smashed, head gas. That is excitement. So we like this excitement. Who likes peace? But we are always in this realm of this confusion. So whom to blame? That's why you stay only cool-hearted. Be cool-hearted in your. You be a yogi. Yogi is united in yourself, who is like a full moon. The full moon, its light is beautiful light. It's all light, 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 no darkness. And be like that. And always you take. How will you be? Remain in your state of eternal consciousness of Brahman. That, which is that Brahman? It is not within time, space, causation. It is beyond. You have to die. What? I will have to die. Yes. This petty I will die. The drop cannot keep its drop sense as also the ocean. You drops should die to become ocean. But ocean is not a loss. Ocean is his own home. So we are drops, but we are ocean. Separated, being separated is our world of this delusion. So we should thank these great thinkers, spiritual illuminating personalities like this book. That's why these are the treasures of the world. Because what a compassionate treatment. People give us, always the world is telling us you are nothing, and they are saying you are infinite. You are a sinner. You have no power. You are a worthless guy. And here he is saying, no, you are the infinite. You are the worthless. Don't think this is delusion. This is Maya. Don't get it into it. Even if you are in Maya, you know you are that. Fourth verse. Brahmo Upanishada Tattvam. Brahmo Upanishada Tattvam. Bhavayanjo Antaratmana. Bhavayanjo Antaratmana. Nadvegi Nachatushto Atma. Na Udvegi Nachatushto Atma. Samsare na avashidati samsarena avashidati. Brahma Upanishadi Tattam. The Tattam is the truth, which is Brahman stated in the Upanishad. He who meditates in the heart, Bhavayan is thinking. Who can think in their heart what to think? That the truth. What is the truth? Truth which has been told as Upanishad, in the Upanishad. The truth described in the Upanishad, if one meditates on that truth, what is that? Brahma, that Brahman which has been described in the Upanishads. Anyone who meditates on this truth in the heart, that's why again thing is coming. We need to do spiritual practice. We need to meditate. Spirituality will not be revealed because we are in delusion. How to get out of the delusion? You have to say, enough, I have sinned. Stop. Let me see here. Huh? I have heard enough. Stop. I want to hear the inner voice. Oh, just turn it this way. So that is the Brahma Upanishada Tattam Bhavayan. And what to think? Your Antaratmana. He's saying that Atman is everywhere though, but he's more palpably present here in the innermost recess of your self, in the deepest core of your mind. It is there. And if you get that, no dvegi nachatushto atma, he does not become worried. Udveg means worry. He does not become worried. Neither he is happy. That means, when you say good, there is bad. When you say happiness, there is misery. He goes into a state beyond happiness and misery. Because the conventional thought in which we live, there is duality. He goes beyond this duality. You cannot say it is happiness. You cannot say it is unhappiness. But but why they're talking like that? Well, they will have to say something to describe that eternal Brahman. How is that? So that's why they use the terminology. But you have to understand they're talking of one without a second. There is no second. That's why it is saying that no udvegi, no cha tushtatma. That the translation they have done, overwhelmed by any type of worldly suffering and always remains free from anxiety and excitement. Our life is every day either anxiety, what will happen, what is going to happen, or something has happened, I am very happy. Excitement or anxiety. So he goes beyond these two states and he remains in his joy. No? So it is not that a realized soul does not feel any suffering or joy. Certainly he also experiences the duality of pleasure and pain and the like, but he experiences neither excitement with the attainment of happiness nor anxiety when suffering comes. Is it not the goal of our life? Suffering comes in everyone's life. Ramakrishna didn't suffer for cancer. Christ did not suffer for crucifixion. Buddha didn't suffer for the dying out of whatever food he ate. Any embodied being will suffer. But we suffer because of suffering, we go to depression. Repeated things happen. Nowadays we all see one after another incident happening and people get depressed. Why it is happening to me? And it is not happening to you, it is happening to your body and mind. But we are so overwhelmed, we cannot think that way because we have no spiritual practice. So a man of wisdom or a woman of wisdom will remain in that state. He will not be excited, not be depressed. I think that's why most of the Vedanta students say, things have happened, okay, that's good. Something good has come, okay, that's okay. I tried to get out of it, but it has happened. Prarabdha karma. My momentum of my past work is taking me this way. What can I do? Your bullet is out of your hand and you triggered it. And you at the journey, the bullet starts here and hits the wall, and this is the span of our life. This life is going on. Now you cannot change the course. In between, if something comes, oh, the chandelier is coming. Oh, hey, my bullet, I should not touch that. I will go on there. You cannot change. It is already fixed velocity, direction, everything is going on. But what you can do? Hitting that, you will not be affected. Okay, the body has it, my mind has it, but I am neither the body nor the mind. I am that unchanging self. That is the greatness of these people. Those who realize the Atma. Things will happen in life, it will not affect them. Where we are affected, we cry and weep and everything, but they are the people free. Happening, those things are happening, but it is not happening to him. So this will be the attainment of happiness and anxiety and suffering when it comes. That's why it is in the Gita says he is called a sage of steady wisdom who remains undisturbed in suffering, is free from longing for happiness and without attachment to fear and anger. The man of illumination does not become like an inert object. He has all the experiences like heat, cold, pleasure, pain, and so forth. That is prarabdha. I talked about the prarabdha, the resultant action. The results of his past life's action brings to him. Because of past life it is coming. What can I do now? Why past life? I determined what I want to have this life. You have determined that you will go to New York. I am determining that I will go to Philadelphia. And in my plane crash happens, your plane is not disturbed. But why I choose it? You chose. You cannot blame the thing, consequence, what has happened. It has happened. It is not your control, but your karma is there, that's why you entered into that plane. And someone is karma is there, he is entered. Someone missed that plane. His karma. Someone running, came and, okay, there is one gap, please put me into that seat. And entered into that, and that plane crashed. So don't ever worry about that. That will happen. But you should not be affected by it. He surely feels happy when he attains joy, but does not get excited about it. He also certainly feels pain when the experiences of sorrow, but he does not undergo anxiety or despondency. That's why Brihadaranyaka Bhartika, there is a quotation from that, which translation goes in the bottom of 115 page. Before the attainment of knowledge, people are tormented by two types of suffering, as we are all. One is the suffering that arises of one's own karma. I have done something in all our life. We say, oh, it is my karma. I didn't understand properly. I didn't take a right decision. It's my wrong decision. That's why I'm suffering. That's called the self-karmaja, such as disease, disgrace, poverty, loss of children, and the like. To other is the grief or lamentation upon receiving the aforementioned suffering, thinking, alas, how many lifetimes I am suffering in this way. How shall I get rid of it? This is the suffering that arises out of delusion. This is called mohaja. One is karmaja. Because of my past life's karma, suffering has come, or joy has come. But it is called moha. When I'm adding, oh, I am suffering because of this. Oh, and there is no one like me who suffers in the world. This is your addition. You can do in a way, not don't think about that. It has come, finish. Someone has the power to think it has come, what is there? I'll face it. And someone say, oh, I am being tormented by see all the people are happy and only it is coming to me. You are adding those suffering to yourself by thinking this. That's called the moha, delusion. This happens due to ignorance. The excitement of an individual that comes due to the attainment of this karmaja happiness, one with your own karma, is mohaja happiness. So the karmaja happiness and misery cannot be destroyed without being experienced. But he be a man of wisdom or ignorance. So moha, that means with delusion, this pleasure and pain can be destroyed by knowledge of the self. So you cannot avoid what is to happen in life. That is because of your past karma, movement of the karma. But you can disassociate with this pain and suffering, adding your delusion more. I am the only person suffering. You know, no one suffers like me. No one understands my suffering. See, there is no one in the world suffering. No one in the world suffering like you. You make the world so limited. And who can escape that? Christ knew, knowing fully well he could have escaped, but he accepted the miss. It is a flow of life. It is taken, let it take. But he avoided the suffering by his spirituality. The delight and bereavement that appears before one due to the advent of the happiness and misery arising out of karma is generated from confusion or ignorance or moha. That delight and bereavement do not remain as soon as the ignorance is destroyed with the dawn of knowledge, but the experience of karmaja happiness and suffering are equal for both the wise and the unwise. That means this very simple thing. It says that suffering will be common to a ignorant person like us and a person of illumination like that. Death, disease will happen to them. But they know that it is their body is suffering, not me, as I referred to Swami Shivananda Maharaj's story, asthma and suffering whole night. He knows, I am happy. How you are happy? He identifies with this self. But when he's reminded, you were not sleeping last night, you have so much pain and so much discomfort. Oh, you're talking about the body? Yes, 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 it was a bad night. See? They know bad night is for the body, but not for me. I am always in bliss. This is called moha, which, like us, we associate ourselves with this moha over and above what we are suffering. Our suffering is suffering. We make the suffering double. That's why in English there is a word, pain is unavoidable, but suffering is optional. Whether you will suffer, that is optional. But pain is unavoidable. Pain will come. So this is the point to understand, to make a distinction between pain and how it will happen, not intellectually talking. If you realize the truth, then we'll know it is inevitable, it has come. But it does not matter, it is the body. Body has come, body will die, body will grow, body will decay, body will have disease. It is a car, engine. So when it goes up, you repair it, go to the doctor, give some medicine, and the doctors cut it, piece it, screw it, repair it anytime. But what can it is the body? Really, this modern science has given a Vedantic understanding of all of us. How the body is not me. Really, could you believe that if I am the body, how the doctors are treating this body? So try to think, it is happening to the body, but not to me. I am now in this car. I am not all the time in the car. For my journey, I took this help of this car. I'll discard and get into another car. Or if I don't like to have any more car, I'll be in eternal joy in my home. Okay, that also option. Thank you all. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sri Ram Krishna